study, and Stuart may be raising more questions than answers. Huh?
Well, what it does is take off from the table consideration that there were these banned substances.
The Nassau County Legislature, Patrick Williams, the county legislator, resigning with legal troubles, and a huge election.
Yeah.
I mean, this is for the control of the legislature.
That's right. 9-9 now. Remember, the Democrats had been in control with Patrick Williams. Now he's out, and the Democrats really are hoping that Kevin Abrahams is going to be able to win the election. September 10th is the special election, which, by the way, is primary day in the state of New York, and the Democrats are all going to be coming out in terms of the gubernatorial election.
Yeah, Stuart, don't mean to interrupt you. There's Kevin Abrahams right there, the Democratic candidate.
Right.
I was, so far, and I've only seen the clips on News 12, I was so much more impressed with Kevin Abrahams over LaRosa. Just from, standing on his feet, responding to questions, he just seemed like a more polished candidate. What's sad to think, though, and what I don't like to see, is the Nassau County GOP just surrendering the 1st District as if the Republicans don't do anything for minorities.
Well, you have to understand, Ricky LaRosa is a counselor. He works with unemployed youth in Hempstead Town. He's 39 years old. He had run twice for school board, one in Hempstead, one in Uniondale. He said, look, this was a surprise to him. I mean, he was asked, would you run? Remember, the district is 2-1 Democratic. However, I talked to Joe Mandello, said, look at the voting patterns. It's 3.5 to 1 in favor of the Democrats. We really have an uphill battle. But he said, this kid has the fire in the belly. He really wants to go at it. He told me he's going to take 2 weeks off before the election, no pay, and devote all of his time to it. And I think he's a real go-getter.
He's only going to dedicate 2 weeks off to represent me as a Nassau County resident. Forget about the guy. This guy's not. He doesn't have a college degree. He's lost 2 other elections, and he's, as even Mandello said in a clip that again off News 12 that I used on the radio program, he's almost a token Hispanic that they're using. That's absurd. It's ridiculous. As if you can't come up with a Republican in a minority community I'm just not resting on that grounds. I think they could come up with somebody stronger and somebody who could face Abrahams. I think they're just they're caving in here.
Well, remember, Abrahams is a very strong candidate. He's
very strong.
The name may not be out there, but you remember who this man is: the majority leader, budget expert. He had been the deputy budget man. He had worked for Floyd Flake before. He knows the fiscal issues. He knows all the problems. Ricky told me just the other day that he's reading up on these things now. He said 19.4% tax increase that Swazi suggested. In no way he can't support that. I said, well, what can you support? He says, I'm looking at it now, and he'll come up with a plan.
Okay. By the way, did you get our permission to run that clip on your radio?
I'll take the 5th on that one.
You have my permission.
Well, thank you very much.
It's not worth anything. You have my permission.
I want you to know, Doug, during my program, 8 to 9 on 5:40 a.m., I have your show right there above me, and I'm constantly, sharing the news.
And I keep you awake, huh?
Well, you figure that they can't be driving the car and watching you at the same time.
All right, John. We're going to take a short break here. Hit for you and report a roundtable plans for a somber memorial unveiled for September.